Migrants and refugee families in the UK denied childcare funding. A new report has highlighted the significant impact of immigration restrictions on migrant and refugee families in the UK, particularly in relation to access to government-funded childcare. The report reveals that tens of thousands of children in these families are being denied access to 30 hours of free childcare per week because their parents are affected by no recourse to public funds, NRPF restrictions. This means that parents with NRPF status are ineligible for various public benefits, including childcare funding. According to the Institute for Public Policy Research, IPPR, and the human rights organization Praxis, around 71,000 families are directly impacted by these restrictions. These families are unable to access the extended 30-hour childcare entitlement available to other low-income families. As a result, many parents are forced to stay home and care for their children, reducing their ability to work and earn an income. This, in turn, is pushing these families deeper into poverty and preventing children from gaining access to vital early years education. The report also finds that these restrictions are particularly harmful to children who are born and raised in the UK but are not eligible for the same childcare benefits as their peers. Some families may qualify for 15 hours of funded childcare per week, but they are excluded from additional support such as tax-free childcare or help with childcare costs through universal credit. Parents and experts argue that this situation is unfair and detrimental to both children and parents. Shams Sarkar, a migrant parent from Bangladesh, expressed frustration over the unequal treatment, noting that his daughter, born in the UK, is missing out on opportunities that other children have. The lack of access to free childcare is also forcing many parents to rely on informal childcare from relatives and friends, further increasing the financial strain on families. The IPPR's research also highlights a wider issue of child poverty, showing that nearly half of children in families with non-UK-born parents live in poverty. This is compared to 25% of children from UK-born families. Experts are calling for the government to address the growing hardship among migrant and refugee families to tackle the increasing inequality. In response, the Department for Education emphasized that giving every child the best start in life is a key goal. The government has invested $15 million to expand school-based nurseries and increase the availability of childcare places. However, campaigners argue that lifting NRPF restrictions would provide a more effective and equitable solution, helping to ensure that every child has access to quality early years education and support.